Watch Game Kings, The Definition of Game, documentary by joining the Bad Boy membership. Go to badboymembership.com right now and be one of the first people to watch this movie. Official release date, Black Friday, November 27th, 2020. Yo, what's going on? It's your boy, Mr. Locario, the bad boy of the dating game. What's good? So I got an email from a subscriber, and the subscriber sent a donation. So thanks for your donation. And remember, guys, if you want to guarantee that your question will be answered, make sure you click the link below and send a donation. So this one says, hey, Mr. Locario, I have a rotation, and my favorite of the girls I have been seeing since January has started to act funny. We used to date, hang out, and she stayed the night. But the last time she said she just wanted to fuck but couldn't stay over and had to leave early because she was spending the whole day with her housemate, which I thought was bullshit. We fucked, and she brings up that the bruises on her body are from her friends play fighting, which I thought was more bullshit. She left my place then. She sent a kiss face emoji saying she was happy to be in my arms again, to which I replied, always a pleasure. She sends a couple of messages saying she's been thinking about me, to which I reply, I hope she's been okay, but I can't make plans with her because of my rotation and new chicks I'm seeing. She sent this message twice in 2 weeks. She then sends a nude, to which I reply, she looks sexy, and she completely ignores my message. It's been a week. I have contemplating messaging her, but my pride won't let me do so. I have fallen all the way back. It's weird because she hits me up only to act funny. I don't know if she's trying to run game on me, as she has mentioned becoming more serious in the past. My only guess is there's a new guy in her rotation in the picture. What went wrong here? Am I in the wrong, or is this a case of a once cooperative girl losing interest and acting goofy? If she messages again, do I ignore her / cut her off for her goofy behavior, call her out, not in a butthurt way, or try arranging to see her again? She doesn't ask if I'm seeing other women, but she calls me a player, so I think she gets it. Should I just be honest with her so there are less games? All right, so listen, there's a lot to unpack in this email, right? What you gotta understand is this, though, right? Understand that the girl is acting funny, right? Because you fucked up. I'm gonna explain to you why, right? So basically, what you have to understand is this, and I've said this a million times. When you guys are dealing with women, right? You have to take things slow as far as the progression of a relationship is concerned, right? So what you said was, y'all been messing around since January. And you said y'all be dating and hanging out, and she slept over, right? So I don't know exactly at what point this happened, right? So I don't know if, in February or March, she was sleeping over and y'all was going on a bunch of dates, or I don't even know if it started happening, last month, who knows, right? But like I always say for you guys is that you can't give women a lot of this like girlfriendy type of treatment until she's actually your girlfriend. When you first start dealing with a woman, you want to take the shit slow. So for the first 3 months, you should just be hitting it. You understand what I'm saying? No going out to dinners, no going out to the movies, no spending the night, all that other shit. After the first 3 months, then you could still hit it. And then maybe once in a blue moon, you say, hey, let's go get something to eat. You understand what I'm saying? And so you're doing that for, the next 3 months. So now it's 6 months in. So now after that, you might say, hey, y'all hitting it. You might go out to eat once in a blue moon, and then you might tell her to come over, and you might cook some dinner and watch a movie at your crib and chill or whatever, have sex with her, but you still tell her to go to fuck home. You understand what I'm saying? And then as time goes on, and let's say, you've been with this girl for a year and a half, then she becomes your girlfriend, then you can do things like have her spend a night. Then you could do things like take her on a trip. Then you could do things like introduce her to your friends. You understand what I'm saying? So one of the things that you messed up on is that you were probably going on a bunch of dates. I don't know exactly what you were doing because you didn't mention the exact things in the email, but I'm assuming because you said you were Y'all were doing a bunch of dates, I guess. You were having her spend the night. You feel what I'm saying? All of this stuff you're doing too soon. You see what I'm saying? So the thing is that I understand is like as time is going on, because you said y'all been seeing each other since January, it's just turning October now, right? So things are, moving along, but you still have to move it slow. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm assuming that she's been spending the night, within the first like 3 or 4 months probably, right? And so that's the mistake. So now, with that being said, because you did that, right? Because you made that happen, she is starting to, she likes you, right? But what happens is that everything is sort of all over the place as far as the expectation is concerned about what you and her are doing with each other. So what's happening now is that you kind of have this, what I call like a fake committed relationship type of situation, meaning y'all aren't necessarily boyfriend and girlfriend, but you're sort of acting like boyfriend and girlfriend. So when that happens, this is where a lot of confusion comes in, because now what happens is, since you're at a certain stage, I would say this, there's certain stages that should be happening in the progression of the relationship. But what happens is that instead of going stage by stage, you're just mixing everything up. So what happened is that when she's texting you or sending you a nude and she's not responding back to you, right? That's happening because there isn't any specific, concrete, actual thing going on in your relationship with this woman. Meaning that the stages aren't really defined as to how you and her relate to each other. So for example, let's say within the first 3 months you fucking with a girl and y'all just hooking up. Like you just call her, she come over your crib, you go over her crib, y'all fucking, y'all keep it moving, right? If a girl like that in that stage texts you, right? Or she texts you, you text her back and she doesn't text you right after, right? Or she doesn't return your text for a day or so, whatever. It doesn't matter because y'all just hooking up. You understand what I'm saying? Now, let's say this is a girl you've been seeing for a year, maybe a year and some change, and y'all developed some sort of, relationship. Y'all developed some sort of rapport with each other, right? And y'all have a relationship where you text her, she texts you back, you text her, she texts you back, and y'all get back to each other within, an hour or so or a few minutes. Then if she was to text you and then you hit her back and she doesn't hit you back or return your text, that would be disrespectful. But because your relationship is all over the place, there's no stages or no stage where you guys are at, it doesn't matter when she texts you back. And that's why she's acting that way. That's why she's just all over the place, because you have no structure in what you and her are together in the relationship. You understand? And the thing is that when you're structuring your relationships, it's either you tell her, hey, this is what we're doing, or you show her by your actions, or both, right? So what happens is that your actions right now are confusing to her, which is what is making her act inconsistent. You understand? See, the problem with this is what you guys gotta understand. The problem with a lot of guys is this. And this is something because men generally just don't understand how women think and operate, right? So let's say, for example, you are taking this girl out on a date to go get some food. You go to dinner or some shit. This girl, you fucking her, you hanging out with her, and then you go, hey, let's go out to get dinner. Now, this is the first time you went out to get dinner, right? But you've been only fucking with this girl for like a month and a half, right? So y'all fucking, you're like, oh yeah, let me take you out to dinner. You're just thinking, oh, we're just going out to dinner to get something to eat because I'm hungry. She's here. Let's go get something to eat. It don't matter. It's whatever. We just went to go get something to eat. To you, you're just getting something to eat. To her, that means, oh my God, we're moving along in our relationship. This means that he's probably going to end up being my boyfriend. Oh my God, I'm so excited. She's going to go tell her girlfriends, oh my God, we went to go get some dinner and it was so romantic and all this other stuff, right? So, but you're just thinking we just going to get dinner, right? Now, you like the girl, she likes you. You keep fucking her, you keep going out to dinner, you start doing more and more things, right? Now, because you're doing so much too soon, she's gonna think it's a bigger deal than it actually is. And now, because you're trying to keep things the same, you're just like, yeah, we just kicking it. So you're basically giving her girlfriend treatment, but at the same time, you want to have her still act like a fuck buddy, which is confusing to her. You understand? So you're giving her the mixed messages. This is why I'm saying you're fucking up. You understand what I'm saying? So she's getting those mixed messages. So because she's getting the mixed messages, that's when she's, gonna go over to her other guys who are on the rotation. Because she has her own rotation, which is why she's, out there doing her own thing, right? Because, she's saying, oh, she gotta go, and she had some other, stuff going on with her. She had a bruise, and you're asking her if she's okay. And that's another thing. You're asking her if, hey, are you okay? And I'm just wondering if you're fine or whatever. And again, more boyfriend treatment. You're giving her boyfriend treatment, but you're still designating her or acting like a fuck buddy. You see what I'm saying? So you're doing all of these things all in one, which you can't do. You have to do them in stages. You see what I'm saying? So that's causing her to be confused. And then because she's confused, she's going to act funny. This is why she's saying, hey, I miss you. I'm thinking about you. But then when she texts you, she doesn't respond, right? When you respond to her, because she's in that sort of limbo thing, meaning she's wants to give you that attention and see that you actually still like her and care, which is why she's sending you the nudes and seeing your reaction. But at the same time, she's not being responsive to you because y'all haven't any defined stages of a relationship that y'all have defined that says this is what we are. You understand what I'm saying? So you're doing two things at once. You're giving her boyfriend energy, but at the same time trying to still act like we're just fuck buddies. You can't do that. Again, you have to keep it at a stage. First 3 months, we just fucking. The other 3 months after that, we still fucking, but I might take you out to dinner once or twice. You understand? Maybe once. You understand? Then after that, next 3 months, we fucking, we go out to eat, and then you come over to the crib, we could chill, hang out, talk about certain things, but you got to take your ass home. Right? Then the next 3 months after that, and then while I'm doing all of this, I'm still, if I like you enough, you're a cool chick, I'm still seeing, hey, this girl might be good girlfriend material. Let me give her some tasks to do. Let me, slowly give her a little bit of things to do so I can see that she listens to me and she follows my program, right? Then once y'all been doing all that, and then around that point, she's gonna be like, damn, I really like this guy. She's going to be looking at you and saying, hey, I wanna be your girlfriend. I wanna be your girl. Around that time, it's been a year and a half. Cool, I'll make you my girl. Then once you're my girl, then you can spend the night. Then we can go on trips. Then we can do all this other extravagant things. And then when I text you, you're gonna text me right back because we're at that stage. You understand what I'm saying? And this is where a lot of you guys are fucking up on. You're confusing and conflating the different stages where you need to be. You want her to still be a fuck buddy, but you're giving boyfriend energy. You understand? You're letting these girls spend the night and they're not your girlfriend. You're taking these girls out on all these extravagant dates and they're not your girlfriend. You're doing all this extra shit for women who are not your girlfriend. And then on the flip side, you still want them to just be the fuck buddy. You understand what I'm saying? Because again, like I'm saying, a lot of guys, what it is that you like to do stuff. You're like, oh yeah, I want to go out and I want to do this and I want to do that. And you want to take her along for all of these things. But understand, taking her along for all these things and doing all this extra stuff and having her spend the night and cuddling and doing all this other stuff, she's going to take it as something else. But then you keep flip-flopping back from boyfriend energy to we just fucking. Then 1 minute you want to act like, hey, I'm your boyfriend, and then we just fucking. And then you wonder why the girl is acting funny. She's acting funny because you're giving her mixed messages. You understand? You need to keep the shit cut and dry. I just met you. We go on that first date to sort of like feel each other out, right? And then we just fucking. You understand? I see you once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks, we fucking. We do that for 3 months. 3 months in, you being cooperative with that. And then on the 4th, 5th month, guess what? We still fucking. And then one day I might say, you know what? You hungry? Let's go get something to eat real quick. Right? And then I continue to fuck you the 5th month, 6th month, 7th month happens. We fucking, we go out to the movies. Right? And then I might, 7th, 8th month, invite her to the crib, cook some dinner, and we might watch a movie inside, talk, interact with each other. right? So it's moving slowly. I'm not fucking taking you out on extravagant dates and fucking introducing you to my friends, having you sleep over, do all that other stuff, and we've only been fucking around for 3.5 months. It's not happening. And then doing all that and then still expecting you to just be on some fuck buddy shit. Because you even said in your joint, you was like, yeah, she's been hitting me up. But because I have these other girls in my rotation, I didn't really have time to really get back at her and whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Which is going to cause her to say, well, I'm not too sure about this guy. You know, I really like him, but I'm not too sure. And he's not my boyfriend. So let me go and mess with the other guy over here and see if he wants to be my boyfriend. Because I kind of like him too. And he might be, he's showing me a little bit more consistent energy as far as that's going. So this is why it's on that in and out shit. But again, she's not going to tell you, hey, I'm going to see this other guy. I'm fucking with this other guy, right? So she's going to be like, oh yeah, I can't spend the night tonight because I got to hang out with my housemate or I got to do some other shit, which is bullshit. You're right. She's fucking with another dude. You understand what I'm saying? So again, and there's nothing wrong with her fucking with another dude because you're fucking with other chicks, right? You got a rotation, she got a rotation. But what happens is that when it comes to this actual progression of the situation, you need to understand that you have to do that slowly. You understand? And then once certain stages happen, then there's going to be a natural response and reaction based off of where you're at in the relationship. But the thing is that you're blurring all the lines and things are sort of up in the air and things are sort of all over the place. So this is why you've been with her for what now? It's like almost 9-10 months. And you're sending her a text or she's sending you a text and you respond and she doesn't respond. You understand? That's kind of weird, right? Like, why are you 10 months in with a woman and you're still having sort of the same type of exchange with her that you would a chick you've been seeing for 3 weeks? You understand what I'm saying? That means that the situation isn't progressing correctly the way it should be. You see what I mean? At this point, she should be way more attached to you than she is right now. But she isn't because you've given her too much too soon. This is what I try to tell you guys. You have to do this slowly. The slow progression creates the attachment to where she'll be more invested and engaged with you. And this doesn't even matter if she's fucking with other dudes. Because if you're doing it right, she's going to be more engaged with you. Because what happens is that slow progression creates the attachment. So if I'm slowly interacting with her, meaning first 3 months we just fucking, right? And then all of a sudden, 4th and 5th month, I say, hey, let's go out and do something. Let's go to the fucking play some pool or something. You understand what I'm saying? She's gonna be like, oh shit, oh my God, we've never went out before. We just have sex and he's actually taking me out to an actual date, right? That creates more of an attachment to you. That creates more of a bond, right? Because she feels like she's earned it at that point. You understand what I'm saying? Then what happens is that once she becomes your girlfriend, you'd be like, look, you've been with me for a minute. You've been on point. And what we're going to do now is I'm going to make you my girl. And so what that means is now, you know what? You haven't been spending the night. I want you to spend the night. You understand what I'm saying? So she's graduated from just coming through, fucking hanging out and never spending a night to actually spending the night, which again creates more of an attachment. You understand what I'm saying? So you guys got to stop doing all of this, giving them too much too soon. You understand? You was like, oh, I'm dating her, hanging out with her, doing all this other stuff. And then at the same time, you're still, treating her on some fuck buddy shit. That's confusing to her, giving her the mixed messages, which makes her inconsistent. And then that's what's going on right now. So what you should do is this, because the hard part about this is that, when you guys don't do this correctly, it's almost like you're fucking up the situation, right? But what you would need to do is you need to sort of redirect the energy of the relationship, right? Now, you still could salvage this if you want, you feel what I'm saying? But you got to redirect the energy of the relationship. So that means that what happens is you need to figure out what you want to do. Like, do you see this girl as just a chick you want as just a fuck buddy forever and that's it? Then you got to treat her as such. You understand? Don't be having her spend a night. Don't do any extra shit. You know, don't be hitting her up talking about, hey, are you okay with this and that? And no. It's just we fuck and we chill and that's it. If this is a girl you see as potentially a girl that could be your girlfriend that you're going to just have with either y'all two just be together and on some monogamous stuff, or you in an open situation, whatever it is, you have to make sure that you are doing things in stages. You understand what I'm saying? To the point where even if y'all been, together for a while and y'all are communicating, you tell her, hey, listen, we've been together for a minute. So, with girls that I just meet, when I text them and we text, we see each other whenever we see each other. But we're at a stage right now where when I hit you, when I holler at you, when I send you that text, I'm gonna need you to hit me back, within a few hours. You understand what I'm saying? The most. You understand? Like I don't need to be seeing you on red, seeing my shit on red. You understand what I'm saying? You gotta let her know that. But again, that comes as time goes on. It comes when the time permits it to happen. You understand what I'm saying? So again, you're having all these mixed situations and mixed things because, you are not really doing this thing in the stages it needs to be. And you have to figure out what you actually want to do with the girl and then proceed in that way. You feel what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it. Listen, guys, if you have any questions, click the link below and I'll holler at you later. Remember, the truth is inside you. Peace. I'm gone. Click the link below and get your bad boy gear. Get the t-shirts, Submissive Women Are Sexy, Binary as Fuck, and I'm God to These Hoes. Click the link below to get your bad boy gear today. Now, before you go, click the link below and go to badboymembership.com. Now, badboymembership.com is a place where you go to get 45 through 90-minute audio and video dating advice tutorials every month. Listen, I know you're tired of being rejected. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of being afraid to approach women. Go to badboymembership.com. I know you're tired of not getting the women that you want. Go to badboymembership.com. Listen, I know you're tired of being alone on a Friday night. Go to badboymembership.com. Now picture this. You'll go from not getting what you want when it comes to you dealing with women to actually getting what you want, to being the guy women want to be with, women want to date, women want to have sex with. All you need to do is go to badboymembership.com, follow the steps, learn the game, implement the game, and then you will get the woman you want. Make sure you go to badboymembership.com today. Click the link below.